This is Feather Force by me, Skyla Craig. I'm hoping to aim this at people who enjoy reading dystopian books or movies between the age of 15 to 19. I want the age certificate to be 15 because I think a lot more people will be able to come in and watch it and enjoy it. There's not much swearing or violence, so it should be okay for 15-year-olds. I'm hoping for the movie to be between an hour and 30 minutes to an hour and 40 minutes, so that if it's too long, it's not too dragged out. I'm expecting this to come out the 27th of April, and I'm hoping for it to be no longer than 12 months in the making. These are some films and books that inspired me, more so Shatter Me and Maze Runner. My film is about two teenagers who have really bad vivid dreams about the future, and they slowly start realizing that it's about the future, so they bring in two of their best friends to help them figure out what to do. They end up leaving the orphanage where they're at, and they find a new person who works for the government who helps them destroy the government from the inside out. This is a breakdown of my budget. Most of the money will go to the cast because they have a bigger percentage, like hair, makeup, special effects, all those type of things. This is the cast that I'm hoping to get. For Aaron, I'm hoping to do Rudy Panko because he works excellent with like facial features and facial emotions, so I think he'd portray Aaron really well. This is a bit about Aaron. He's 17. He's the main person which we follow. He's the second older sibling, which we only learn about the siblings more towards the end of the movie. He arrives at the orphanage when he was 6. They all have some form of training because they get split up between the army side of things and then the assassin side of things. He's on the army side, so he gets army training. This is Lana. I'm hoping for her to be played by Jenna Ortega or someone similar to her acting style. Lana's also 17 years old. She has no siblings, but another character, Damon, is sort of like a sibling with her. She's been in the orphanage her whole life, and she's more trained in combat and assassin type training. This is Damon, hoping to be played by William Franklin Miller. He's 17 years old. He also thinks of Lana as a sibling. He has been in the orphanage since he was younger. He had a brother, and him, unlike Aaron, still has his memories. This is Alex. She's the youngest sibling out of the 3. She's 16 years old, and she was brought to the orphanage when she was 8. She was in orphanage beforehand, but she doesn't really speak about it. She has the least amount of training. This is Michael, who comes in later into the show, or the movie. I'm hoping to be played by Theo James. He's the person who was working for the government. He left when he was about 20, and he's been working since he was 16. He's the only one who remembers the siblings, and he thought they were dead, so he didn't look for them. This is my storyboard and a part of my treatment, the first few minutes of the movie. I'm hoping for the marketing company to be someone who has a similar style to Lenderman and Associates. They have amazing style, sort of more dark, which kind of fits the theme of the dystopian. Gary Ross is the kind of directing style I want to go with. He's very familiar with dystopians as he did the Hunger Games, so I think he'd do great with my dystopian film. Nigel Stone is amazing with sound effects. He does horror, so he's very dramatic, which fits the whole dramaticness of the dystopian. Editor would be Kirk M. Morey. Again, really well with sort of horror side of things, but I feel like he'd make this dystopian really dramatic, which is what I'm trying to lean towards. Selling myself portion of this. For pre-production, I really want to do props or casting. I think I'd do really amazing with that. I'm very creative, so I think the prop side of things would be really well for me. With the production section, I want to do cinematography. I really enjoy being around with cameras and testing out new angles and trying to get and capture the best moments. For post-production, I really enjoy doing marketing and social media. I'm really good with the algorithm, so I'm hoping that would help with the distribution and marketing. Thank you so much for listening.
Skyla, thank you very, very much for that.
Well done.